Imagine a place where art wasn't about perfection, but about fear, madness, and death. Welcome to the dark side of Romanticism, where beauty is transformed into terror. Before we had Michael Myers and Freddy Krueger terrorizing us on the big screen, we had pure terror that lived within canvases. Let's talk about it. The Romanticism period began in the late 18th century, emerging from the aftermath of the Revolution, war, and the Enlightenment. Romanticism placed emotion at the center of everything, but it was not simply about love and candy hearts, but about tragedy, terror, and the sublime. But why exactly? Romantic artists, poets, and composers longed to reconnect with something deeper: nature, the soul, the unknown. They believed that truth wasn't just found through reason, but through feeling, even if that feeling was fear. Romanticism celebrated the wild, the irrational, and the untamed. It embraced ruins, storms, ghosts, and the chaos of human passion. And in its darkest moments, it painted nightmares. Take Francisco Goya. His works weren't just dramatic, they were nightmares. The Roman god, Saturn, had feared that one of his children would overthrow him. So, to stop fate, he eats them. We're talking about a god devouring his child. Blood eyes wide, a half-eaten body, torn apart like meat, and blood dripping down Saturn's wrists. He is not a god. He is a monster. No symbolism can hide the sheer terror of this image. And this is not mythology. It's madness. This was painted during Goya's final years, in isolation. He didn't paint this to be placed in a gallery. He painted it for himself. Another piece from Goya, the 3rd of May, 1808. He paints not heroes but horror. A faceless firing squad, and a man moments before death. This was not about glory. It was about fear, terror, and tyranny. Although we don't see bloodied creatures or visions of hell, this is fear that is felt by the average human being. It's raw emotion, taking in that last moment, the frozen moment before the end. Take a good close look at the man in white. His arms spread out in the shape of a crucifix, surrendering with the face of helplessness. One man against the faceless soldiers, machines of war, no identity, no mercy. Goya doesn't sanitize death. He doesn't glorify war either. He simply forces us to look. This is The Nightmare, a window into terror, painted by Henry Fuseli in 1781. We see a woman who lies restless, as if she is trapped, stuck beneath a demon who crushes her last breath. This piece captures more than fear. It reveals the thin line between reality and nightmare. Let's draw back to the idea of Romanticism, which loved the irrational, the supernatural, the things lurking in the shadows of the mind, body, and soul. The nightmare forces us to confront what haunts us when the lights go out. Our fears, our desires, and sometimes, the most terrifying monsters are the ones we cannot see. The Monk by the Sea, painted by Caspar David Friedrich from 1808 to 1810, is a piece that is not ultimately scary. This one is rather unsettling. A lone figure stands against an immense, dark ocean. The figure is so small and powerless in the face of nature's vastness. This painting evokes loneliness and isolation. The abyss is being forced upon the viewer, and we are being shown the terrifying silence beyond human control. Something to ask ourselves is, what lies beyond the edge? And are we willing to go to great lengths to find out?